Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new series of a brand new game that came out on Steam for the Macintosh platform. And as you guys know, I'm a Mac gamer, so we are going to be playing Kerbal Space Program. Now, I have had this game before, and I've played the demo version a long time ago, but I haven't really been playing much recently, so there's a lot of things for both of us, all of us, to learn together. So I'm going to go ahead and start the game. See, if I hit resume save, there is nothing here. We're going brand new. Maybe I should do the training. Nah, whatever. Training is for non-pros. We're gonna go with Crazedweasels. And this is sandbox mode because career mode is not ready yet. But I'm very much looking forward to starting a new Let's Play once career mode is out. Alright, so let's see what we've got in the VAB. Alright, so let's get ourselves something that's a very simple rocket, or like a noob rocket in a sense. You know, a lot of people have just gotten this game and are maybe looking around YouTube to see how to make a rocket. And, you know, there's several good tutorials out there. I'd recommend taking a look at Kurt J. Max, but, he sort of plays by experimentation, and well, as do I. But he doesn't really remember a lot of the things that he does, whereas I'm fairly certain I know a good design that will get us into orbit. I'm almost 100% certain that this design will get us into orbit. Let's see, we need one of these guys, and then we need, take that off, and we will put one of these guys on, and no, one of these guys, and the little poodle engine. Yeah, and then we're gonna add ourselves this decoupler. Add that to the bottom. So basically this is the upper stage. This will get us into orbit. This will get us out of the atmosphere, and this will get us into orbit. Now I need to add these guys, and let's snap to point. I need to add these guys. I'll put it right on the SAS, and I like to put two, one here and one at the bottom. And you may have heard the neighbor's dog barking again, because I have the greatest time. Now, let's call this the noob rocket. Noob rocket 1. Noob rocket 1. Alright? And we're not done yet, though. Oh, no worry, guys. We are not done yet. We're going to add another one of these. And where are they? Are they instructional now? Yes, they are instructional. I'm going to add myself a tri-coupler. Alright. And then to this tri-coupler, we will add our, where are my propulsion systems? Our solid rocket boosters. Dun dun dun. Alright. Like so, right? And to these solid rocket boosters, we're going to want to add some wings. These ones. Come on, snap to angle. We'll put them right up here. And just to be 100% certain, I'm not sure if this is really needed, but it's better safe than sorry. Let's add a strut right there to there. That should hold. That should be good. Alright. And the noob rocket is ready. That didn't take too long, did it, guys? It took no time at all. But I didn't start my stopwatch, so I have no idea how long this mission will take. But hopefully it can come in under half an hour. If not, I might have to make some cuts. And of course, dun dun dun. Spinning wheel of death. There we go. Alright. And since this is our first mission, we have the most intrepid Kerbonaut ever Jebediah Kerman. Give yourself a hand, Jebediah. No? Alright. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to lock in our SAS and just go for it. Because it's a solid rocket booster, you don't need to adjust the throttle. So actually, while it's going up, man, that's loud, I am going to set my throttle to right about there. And Jebediah is having fun, isn't he? Yeah, he's having a great time. Alright, let's kind of back away so that the sound's not quite as overbearing. And we're going to go straight up with these rocket boosters. Separation and ignition. Alright, now that we are kind of going, we're going to try to do our gravity turn. Like so. Alright, and we want to put it right maybe on the... right there. Let's do a roll adjustment so that we are right on the axis, pointing down. And I'm tapping FF basically in order to hold my position with SAS. Alright, now let's take a look at the map view. 41,000. Good, good. Good. When this gets to about 60,000, right about now, I usually cut to about a quarter engine, and I start moving my nose down to the 90-degree mark. Like so. Alright. We want to let that kind of get closer and closer to apoaps. Notice that even though I'm pointing 90 degrees, the number keeps going higher and higher, and I'm hoping, here, and I'll increase it to 3/4 or 2/3, and the idea is that I'm going to try and get as much horizontal speed as possible, but I'm still adding to the vertical vector. So by the time I reach it, hopefully, my apoaps, oh, it looks like my apoaps is about 70. Might want to play it down. Yep, because you want this number with the T. Oh, here we go. Separation, ignition. No, this one you want to just full burn because it doesn't quite have the same amount of power. Notice the T minus keeps going down, and that is a good thing. Oh, nope, now it's going up. Now we want to lower it. If it goes up, the T minus goes up, you want to lower your throttle, because you want to just sort of chase the apoaps. Let's drop it down to 2/3. There we go. See how it's going down to 50 through? And we are technically in space because the music has started. We're just going to keep pointing it in this direction. Just sort of take our time getting there. $55, $56, all right. Just put a minimum amount of thrust. So that way this number is going down, because if we throttle up, it goes up. Throttle down, it goes down. And we want to kind of stay under a minute a minute away from the apoaps, because that's really the most efficient time. I mean, it'd be more efficient if I was closer to the apoaps, but you know, I'm not perfect. I don't have MechJeb, which is the computer autopilot. And here we go. Now we've got a periaps. So let's lower this down so that we're getting closer and closer to apoaps while the periaps continues to grow. And every once in a while you want to check, make sure that you're pointing directly on the 90-degree vector. Oh, and you guys probably heard me leaning back in my chair. I apologize. Here we go. Let's watch the apoaps. I mean, the periaps. Actually, we gotta watch both of them. 37 seconds, 36 seconds. Let's increase the throttle. At this point, I'm going to try and point down to correct that. And we've got an 80,000 by 75,000, which is alright. What I want to do is right here at the 80,000, I'm going to add a little maneuver to just to, oop, there we go. Just to get it going. 77, 83, 78, 82, it's a little bit better. 83 by 78, 80, 81. By 80. There we go. This is sort of the nice perfect orbit that we want. And we are going to put it right here. And the node is in 5 minutes. So let's get it down to less than a minute. I just used the time warp to accelerate time, and here we are. We are under a minute. Let's adjust so we're right on the blue reticule, and yeah, it's hardly any, so we're just going to do a little minor orbital adjustment right here. There we go. And let's see what our new apoaps. Apoaps is 80, 70, 83. There we go. Now we've got an almost perfect orbit. Pretty damn good for a bunch of tin cans strung together. Oh, do I have any lights on this? I do not. So let's time accelerate through the dark side of this orbit, and get ourselves some nice new good beautiful music from Squad. Oh, look at that. Look at this picturesque moment right here. Alright, now for spacecraft you want to point them, honestly we should have pointed this guy north or south. We're going to point him north, right along the north vector, like so. And the reason for that is because we're going east-west. If we point the craft north-south, we accelerate time, it won't tumble through space, it'll roll, like so. This is a lot more important in the future when we have to dock things, but for now, let's have some fun. Jebediah, are you ready to become the first Kerbal to go on EVA, extravehicular activities? I believe he is. Here he goes. Look at him. Aw, he is a happy guy. Look at him. He's having the time of his life. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Let's do a little fly around. Whoop, whoop, whoop. How's this view, huh? Could you guys imagine being in orbit like this? Just with nothing but a jetpack? Not tethered to your spacecraft in any way? Moving so quickly that you are falling over the curvature of the Earth. Whoa. Alright. Have we had enough? I think we have. Now, what we can do, see, look, we got plenty of fuel in here, and we've got plenty of RCS fuel, like so. Now what we can do is set up a maneuver node so that, let's see, maybe over here, add a maneuver node. That'll drop us right over Kerbin. Does that look good? Like so. I'm gonna shoot past Kerbin. Maybe move it forward a bit, like so. Like this. There we go. Oh! Lost the maneuver node. Okay, here, let's try that again. Apps 24. Okay. Let's put it down right in the ocean. So it'll either land here or somewhere in the ocean, east of the Kerbal Space Center. Alright, so let's go ahead and time accelerate. Where's the sun? Let's time accelerate. Watch as the sun dips down over Kerbin. Slow down a bit and enjoy that. I know Jebediah is. Here. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, right here. Let's... There we go. Jebediah Kerbin watching the sunset. Quite beautiful, really. And there it goes. Alright. Now that that's over, we can go ahead and there he is. Let's find our position marker, our blue nav ball. We're just going to put it right on there, like so. And then time accelerate. And here we've got a countdown, so 16 minutes. 15, 14, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, and let's slow her down. The burn should only take 6 seconds. So in order to properly do this, we should burn when there's only 3 seconds left. Okay, 22, 21, there we go. Alright. Alright, here we go. 3, cut the engines. There we go. Not bad. Oh, I see. I forgot to take into account that the planet is rotating. So what we'll do is we're going to flip right back over and add some more space in this direction. Alright, like that. And hopefully we'll still come down over the Kerbal Space Center. V, there we go. Can enjoy another pass. Let's go ahead and face this guy north so that he rolls into the atmosphere. Here we go. Oh, moonrise. Stop, take a look at that. Nice picturesque view. Alright. Oh, and it looks like we've entered the atmosphere. Wonder if it can handle 4 times acceleration. Probably. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and time accelerate up to 4. Yep, and it's at this point that I should be providing witty commentary to this otherwise mundane and rather boring return. But unfortunately, I'm not that good. Now, as you can see, we are about to hit the lower atmosphere, and once we do that, I mean, we are losing speed. You can see our surface speed right here, our orbital speed both going down. But as soon as we hit atmosphere, we should hopefully... Oh, we are getting turned. Okay, yeah. We are getting turned into the right direction towards the retrograde vector. And it looks like we are landing to this side of the Kerbal Space Continent. So that's fine. Gone ahead and decoupled our lower stage. That'll crash down. And the dog is barking because he knows Jebediah is coming home. Obviously. Now, it looks like our surface speed is about 100 kilometers or 100 meters per second, which is well within the safety margins of this parachute. But I do like to really wait until it's below 100 meters per second, just from, you know, bad experiences that I've had. 15. Might not make it. Let's just go 110. There we go. Ta-da! And let's 4 times accelerate down to the ocean. Here. Let's get rid of that. And touchdown. Jebediah Kerbin is home. Alright. With the dog barking, I'm going to say a hooey ho. It's been fun. And oh, it's tipping. It's tipping. I think it's because I've got the SAS on and it was pointed at the retrograde vector. Anyway, let's go ahead and end flight. Here we are. Here's our flight. And yeah. 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 34 seconds. Geez, I hope I haven't been recording that long. Anyway, ahui ho, and we'll see you in another episode of Kerbal Space Program.